Hey y'all, it's Sandy with Little House on Metairie. Welcome to my home. If you are new here, I just wanted to quickly introduce myself. If you are returning and visiting my channel again, I appreciate you. Today I'm standing in my living room, and as you can see, I still have a little bit of Mardi Gras decor left up, so I'm going to stop filming and then I'm going to remove the rest of the Mardi Gras stuff, and then we'll come back and I'll start decorating for the upcoming Easter and spring season in here. I have a couple of ideas. I think I'm going to continue with the gold theme. If you watch my previous videos for decorating for Mardi Gras, they had the gold and purple and green color, so I'm going to remove the green and purple. I may keep out a few of the gold things because I'm going to do like a golden Easter egg and golden Easter bunny and then some white accents in here. So I'm ready to get started and I'm going to take you along with me. So let's get to decorating. Okay, so the first thing we're going to decorate is my fireplace mantle. I love to decorate this part of my living room. So the first thing I'm going to do, I always leave up my garland because I decorate for all the different seasons and it's a great base. So I've took off the Mardi Gras lights, I added back the soft white, and now I'm just going to add this eucalyptus garland. Now I'm going to get my second one and I'm going to layer it just like I did the first one, and then I'm going to spread out the leaves. I'm using the garland that I have already up here, like I said, as a base to just tuck everything in. I'm going to put the third and final garland. I'm going to center it right here in the middle, and then I'm going to weave it back and forth on each side. Next, I'm going to layer in this garland right here. It has a little bit of white. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to center it, and then I'm going to kind of spread it throughout the garland, and then I'm going to do the other side. Next, I'm going to add in this beautiful lavender garland that I picked up at home this year. I absolutely love lavender. I am an aromatherapist, and it's one of my favorite oils to use. It's so versatile. So now I'm just going to layer that in on top of the garlands that I've already added. I'm just going to make sure I'm tucking them in nice and tight, and then I'm going to spread them out so that the whole look is this white with the lavender and the eucalyptus, and then I'm going to add some gold tones. For time's sake, I'm going to finish up without filming, but I'm just going to be doing the same thing, just adding the lavender garland and tucking it in to make it look as natural as possible. Now that I've gotten all of my lavender tucked away and situated exactly how I wanted it on the mantle, I may add this wreath right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it here. I just wanted to see how it was going to look. I did a DIY on this wreath. I took out some of the eggs and I spray painted it the gold color that I'm going to use in the living room. So I'm adding the wreath here. If it doesn't work, I'm probably going to use it for another project in the living room later, but I'm going to see how it looks first. Next, I'm going to take this wreath that I picked up. I loved the gold tone. I figured it would match really well with the lavender and the greens. And it has the white flowers, but I just think it needs a little bit of help. So I'm going to add some lavender stems to each side to see if we can kind of dress it up a little bit more. And then I think it'll be perfect. I'm just adding the stems, and I'm putting the zip tie to keep it all in place. I'm adding a few clippings that I took from the lavender garland on the fireplace mantle to make it all tie in together. Here I'm just fanning out the stems to the other side so I can have them each symmetrical at the bottom of the wreath. So I'm pretty happy with the way it looks now. I'm going to add a cross as well to it. But first I'm going to go get a tree that I also did a DIY with. I did the same thing. I took off some eggs and I spray painted it the gold that I did the wreath with. So I'm going to go get that and put it on the fireplace mantle to make sure it's going to fit with the wreath. Now I'm going to put this cross on the wreath. It's not the one I plan on using here. I have another one, but until I find it, I just want to get a visual of how it's going to look. Next, I'm going to add this tall bunny next to the tree. I also spray painted it with the same gold. I lightly distressed it because I wanted some of the green to shine through. Well, I found the cross that I wanted to use. It's got a beautiful sign that says Grace on it. I placed it where I wanted it on this wreath, and I think it turned out so beautiful. Now I'm going to add this really cute window pane. I also spray painted this bunny in the same gold just to make it all cohesive. I'm going to place it now at an angle behind the tree. Now I'm going to add this lantern. I had used it outside for a couple of holidays, but I'm bringing it in and I'm going to place it in front of the little window pane. I'm going to use this tall candle holder, but instead of putting a candle, I'm going to put this glass ball sphere on top of it. Now I'm going to add these paper mache eggs that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. You guessed it, I spray painted it with the same gold, and I'm just adding these skewer sticks into them to make a pick, and then I'm going to place them inside the garland. So for the sake of time, I didn't want to spend too much time on just the mantle. So I went ahead and added the rest of the Easter eggs. I added another tall candle holder on the other side just to kind of even it out. And I took away the wreath because I have another idea for that wreath in another area of the room. Now I'm going to add this really cute little table. I recently repurposed it. It was in my bedroom, but I'm going to use it here. I took away a basket that I usually keep here with some blankets. But I thought that I would add this and then this pretty little cage. I'm going to add a little bird's nest to it and just kind of decorate it to match the mantle. Now I'm going to take some eggs that I saved to put in here that I had spray painted with the gold color. And then I'm just going to kind of decorate inside the bird cage. I'm going to add a couple of lavender clippings that I took off of the garland. And then I'm going to put a couple of more things, and then we're going to add a little bird, and it'll all be done. Finishing touch, I'm just adding this basket with some remotes that we'll be using in the living room, and then I'll show you how it all turned out. After adding the basket, I remembered that I had spray painted another garland. It was silver, so I spray painted with the gold. It was these little bunnies, so I added that with another wreath that I had made out of this garland right here with the eucalyptus and white flowers. So that was draped along the bottom of the fireplace. I'm very pleased with how it all turned out. It was exactly what I had envisioned, and we're complete with the fireplace and the mantle. And now we're going to move on to decorating the rest of the living room. I'm adding these really pretty pillows that I picked up at home this year. They match the gold theme perfectly. So I was very pleased, and I'm going to add this pillow here that I've had out since Christmas time. I've used them for Christmas, and then I used them again for my Mardi Gras decorating, and now I'm going to be able to use them for Easter. So I'm going to put the pillows here, add a quick throw that I also have kept out since Christmas time. We just had another cold front come through, so these blankets will still come in handy. So I'm going to add another one here and put the pillows on the couch now. For the finishing touch, I'm going to put this beautiful pillow that I picked up at home as well. It has Happy Easter with a cross. Next, we're going to decorate the coffee table. I added this tray right here. I left out these candles with the candle holders. I had them out since Christmas as well, but I still think they go with the theme. They've worked for Christmas into Mardi Gras, and I think they'll work again with the white and gold Easter theme. So I'm adding that wreath that I took off of the garland earlier from the fireplace. I'm going to add it here, and then I'm going to put this cute bunny in the center of it. I did not spray paint this one, guys. This one came this way, so I'm going to add it to the center of the wreath. Now I'm just going to add some more of the lavender picks that I clipped off of the fireplace garland, and I'm going to put that, tuck it around a few areas inside of the wreath, and then I'm going to put some more golden Easter eggs that I spray painted over here as well. Ready to decorate this wicker basket. I had picked this up, I believe, at a thrift store. It was brown, but I spray painted it white a while back to use for another holiday. So I thought it would be really cute to add here for Easter. I am a spray paint queen. My husband says if it doesn't move, I will spray paint it. Do any of you guys do the same thing? I don't like spending a lot of money, so I repurpose things a lot. I spray paint them and reuse things over and over again. So this has only been one color, white, so far after the brown, but maybe in the future it'll be painted a different color. Forgot I had picked up 2 of these crosses that had grace on it, so I'm going to switch it out with that Easter bunny that I added. I'm going to replace it with this, and then I think it looks so pretty. I'm going to show you a close-up of how it all turned out. So I didn't want to take up too much time, but I just wanted to quickly show you this part of my living room. I switched out this mirror right here from my bedroom. I thought it would match really well with the gold. And now I'm just adding these drooping flowers to a white basket that I spray painted once again from my daughter's bedroom. She no longer used it, so I put it up here. I like to decorate this area throughout the different holidays. So I'm going to add these drooping flowers and then put some lavender picks. I'm going to decorate my end tables. I'm going to first plug in my diffuser. If you have watched any of my other videos, I am an aromatherapist and I am obsessed with aromatherapy. So of course I incorporate those with each holiday and season in any way that I can. So here I'm going to just place it on a white light for Easter, and then we'll move on to decorating this beautiful vase that I picked up at Hobby Lobby this year. First, I'm going to add this lavender pick. If I have a tall vase like this, I usually like to put some styrofoam at the bottom or stuff it with some paper so that the picks do not fall deep into the vase, and I can arrange them how I like on top. Now that I put the lavender picks, I'm going to add these. I had also picked these up at Hobby Lobby. I had used them for Mardi Gras. I had some yellow and purples, so I'm reusing the purples here for Easter. I am so sorry. I am trying to learn how to decorate and film at the same time, and I realized that my camera was too low, so you can't see the arrangement that I'm making, but I promise I'm going to give you a close-up look of how it turned out. Now I'm going to place 2 wreaths around the diffuser. The first one I'm using here is this dark purple, and then I'm going to place this light purple as a layer on top. And look how beautiful it came out. And I am so sorry you were not able to see how I made this arrangement step by step, but it was very simple. I just kind of rotated the lighter hues of purple and then the darker ones throughout the arrangement. Now I'm ready to decorate my other end table. I'm going to start off by adding this bird cage, and then I'm going to put a bird's nest and put some eggs on top of it. Next to the bird cage, I'm going to add this beautiful fleur-de-lis gold platter. I had picked it up at a local store for the Mardi Gras season, but I think it's going to still go with the golden theme. Next, I'm going to add these white rabbits that I picked up at the Target area where they have the $1, $3, and $5 section. I love to browse that area before walking in the store. I always find such great things for each season. In the middle of these 2 bunnies, I'm adding this glass egg with gold specks, and then I'm going to put some more lavender picks that I clipped off of the garland to tie it all together. So I didn't like how the bunnies were so shiny. I didn't want to spray paint them gold. I wanted to keep them white, so I went and painted them with a matte finish, and I think they look so much better. So I'm going to bring in a little bit more green with these little grass eggs, and then I am done. Well, friends, time flies when you're having fun. For the sake of time, I am going to stop here. I did not get to finish my entertainment center decorating with you guys, so I will put that in a part 2 if you are interested. That's the only thing I have left to decorate. I already had done the tree because I know not everyone decorates their trees for the different seasons, so I did that off camera. So I did record myself decorating my entertainment center to the right in here. So I will put that in a part 2. I will show you step by step how I decorated that. If that is something that you would be interested in watching, be on the lookout for part 2. So we're going to close now, friends. I had a wonderful time. I hope you did too. Please, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I have so many more decorate with me for the upcoming Easter and spring season. And I can't wait to take you guys along with me as I do these projects so we can tackle them together. Until next time, bye for now.